Welcome to CAPA system. Here we will go through the system that handles the problems that comes from the different customers across the globe. We will go through the 80 steps one by one. How can we resolve one particular problem using the 8D? We will see this thing into this walkthrough. So let me log in into the system using the admin. I'm logging with the admin, and that way I will cover maximum things, almost all things of this system. So here you can see the dashboard. You can see total incidents, open incidents, resolved incidents, not accepted, and graphical representation of the incidents and incidents with the status. In the total incidents, if I want to navigate to all the incidents, I can navigate from here. I want to see only the resolved incidents, so I can navigate to the resolved incidents. So all these things are the resolved incidents. And this is the incidents statistics. This is the status presentation, like 4% are in the clearance status, analysis 8%, closed 7%, implementation 1%, rejected 2%. And we have the list of the incidents. You can navigate to the incident. I will show it later. First, let me go through the other things like masters. As I have logged in with the admin, so admin has the privileges to add any master. Suppose if you want to add the new forum, this is the forum master. If the new forum introduced, you can enter the name and submit. So this master would be reflected into the add the form CAPA system, or I can delete it. If I want to go to the users, I can see all the listed users here, and I can create the new user from here. If I want to create the new customer, even I can create the new customer. Customer is not the in-house users, but I can create the username password for the customer, and I can provide this username password to this customer. Then this customer will log in into the system using the provided username and password. Username would be the email ID, and we have the roles and permissions. If I go into the roles, if you want to add a new role, like you don't have the QA role, I can create the QA role, and I can define the permissions. Now let's go into the incident. I want to create the issue that comes from one customer. So let me go into the incident. So this is the screen where I can create the new issue. If this is the in-house issue, I can check it. If this is associated with the particular customer, I can select the customer here. Okay, I can select the plant. I can select the forum, part number, model number, HD code, HT1, and head, and the category of the incident, and issue date. In this system, I have allowed backdate. You can select the backdate when the issue started, and incident like bent left side. This is the issue, rail bent left side. You can put more details into the detail field, and if you want to update some documents, you can browse the document and you can attach. The important thing I want to tell here, the industry users are creating the issue, but the customer also can create the issue. He will log in into the system and he will be able to fill all these details and he can submit. Okay, it take me to the screen. So here I can see, if I go again into the status, I can see the status is clearance, incident number, and these are the things that I filled. Here you can see into the pop-up. If you want to download it, you can download it. We will get the email, or we can see into the list. Then the industry users will see the details and will accept the issue. They can select the reject in some scenarios, but let's accept the issue. I can put the valuable comments and can submit. So issue has been accepted. Now this is in the analysis phase. Here here the first thing, we have to form the team. So we will select the users, like I can select the users from quality. If I want to add more users, I can select the multiple user here. I need to select the department and team members. But one of them would be the team leader. So like Seema is the team leader, I can select the team leader and I can submit it. One team has been formed. We can see into the again, if I go in here, so I can see this team has been formed. Step D1 is completed. So this team has the privileges to fill below form. Below form is the 5W1H. What, when, where, which, who, and how. This team will log in into the system and this is kind of the open dashboard. So they can put the comment like what, rel, when, last month, where did you see the problem, bottom, left, which trend pattern did you see the problem, who, is the problem related to skill, no. Step D2 will not be completed until you fill all the details. Suppose I can save it. If I go back and come again, here I can see D2 step is still active. I can fill how during operation and I can save. So now all the things has been done into the description. So if I come again, now I can see all this thing has been completed. D2 step is completed. Now D3 is enabled. In the D3 we have to implement and verify containment. So I can select the material, comment 1. Here you can put the comment. Team leader will assign it to the team members and he can add the multiple activity and can assign to his team status pending and he can give the target date and can submit. The team member will log in into the system. They will see, okay, this task has been received. They will get the notification into the email. They will put the details in the remark field. This is done. They have to select the completed. Once this is completed, they have to select the completed. Then only the system can move next step. Done. So once all these status are completed, then only the system will go into the next step. Here, if you see, D3 is completed. Now D4 root cause analysis. So here if you see first Y is enabled only. You can't put comment into the Y2, Y3, Y4 and Y5. If you find something, find cause 1. Then if I remove the mouse here, system will check first one is completed, then second will be enabled. Here you can see the second, then third will be enabled. You can put in third. There is not necessary then you have to fill all the things because sometimes there may be one answer why. Let it keep the same. Now the thing you can see fishbone diagram. Here you have to fill the fishbone diagram during the root cause analysis. If you want to fill the reason for men, Man could be the region, machine could be the region, anyone out of these things could be the region. So you have to fill the exact region, like unskilled person. Unskilled person could be the region, or machine could be the region, like machine one is region. Suppose I have one more region for machine, I can click on add button. So you can see machine 2 is the region. Therefore, I can fill this fishbone diagram. Environment could be region, high high temperature. Material is not a region, method is not a region, or it could be the region. So all these things are the, this is the open dashboard. Team member can put their findings into the system. Old method followed. This is the region. Or I can put one more thing, or I can remove. So all these things are done. Then I can submit it. I can go again. So the root cause analysis is still active. I can fill, still I can update it. And finally the team leader only can mark it close. Root cause analysis completed. Found the region. Submit. Team leader will submit it. Team member cannot submit it. Team leader has the privileges, or the project manager can submit it. So if I come again here, I can see the progress. D1, D2, D3, D4. D4 looks like this. You have filled all the details, but now this is freezed. This step is completed. D5 is active now. In the D5 step, we have to develop permanent corrective actions, PCA. So task to the team members. Task 1, action 2. So these are the actions. That team will work on it. The team will work on these actions. If you want to add multiple actions, you can create multiple, and the status would be pending. And you can see now the team will start their activity. They will get the notification into the email. Team member will log in into it and will put their remarks. If the task is completed, they can put their remarks. Similarly, if Dhananjay will log into the system, he cannot update the Sanjay row. He can update his row and can put his remarks. So the system will check. If all these are in completed status, this will move into the next step. If I come again here, I can see D5 is completed, D6 is enabled. D6, in the D6 you will see the PCA. Against this PCA action 1, validation will start. Team leader can assign this task to the QA team. Submit. The validation will start here. User will validate it and put their remarks. Completed, accepted, and submit. So this time status is implementation. If I go again here, I can see the percentage of the completion, and I can see 6 is completed now as they accepted it. And prevent recurrence, and the step prevent recurrence is started. Here you can see things are divided into the two parts, design and parts manufacturing. So all these are the documents they have to complete the documents work. If documents are applicable, I can select yes, otherwise I can select no, and I can assign this task to the people. Pending, they will start upon these documents, they will start working on these documents and save it. User will log in into the system and they can select, like, if this is completed, they mark it completed. Respective team members can change the status of the respective items and they mark it completed and save. This thing has been completed now. Now the next and final item is the closure. In the closure, you can see closure problem and recognize contribution. This should be the contribution actually. Closing remarks. Good work, team. And I can select submit and submit. Now you can see the status is closed now for this issue. I can select this report, view. This is the complete report. Here you can see the percentage is 100%, and you can navigate to entire report. You can see D1, D2, D3, D4, D5, D6, D7, D8. So this is the complete report. You can, if you want to take the print, you can take the print of this report. You can take the print of this report. And if you want to save it as a PDF, you can save it as a PDF. So here I can see the PDF. If you go into the dashboard, you can see the updated data here, and you can see all these reports. If you want to see more reports like summary report, you can see summary report. I want to see the closed items. I can click on closed items. I can see closed. I can see analysis items. So that is all for now. Thanks for watching this video.